she shot me one time. Bang, she shot me 2 times. Bang, 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 she shot me again, but she's gonna be mine.
In the mid-20th century, America was in the midst of a Cold War. The Soviet Union was spreading communism across the world. The city of Berlin had also been facing some political issues, leading certain separatists to step up and call for a division in Berlin. In 1989, President Ronald Reagan and his partner, George W. Bush, worked together with Mikhail Gorbachev to tear down the Berlin Wall once and for all. As the President of the United States, Reagan was able to show power, pride, integrity, and respect to Germany while standing up for Germans and ending the Berlin division.
We come to Berlin, we American presidents, because it's our duty to speak in this place of freedom. But I must confess, we're drawn here by other things as well, by the feeling of history in this city.
Throughout his acting career, he had always had an interest in communism, as he did not do too well with it in his days of Hollywood.
Whatever I do, ich hab noch keinen Koffer in Berlin.
Reagan studied communism and its ways for over 3 decades until he became the President of the United States. This is what later motivated him to move to Berlin and help limit the Soviet rule on the side of the wall.
I address my remarks to you just as surely as to those standing here before me. For I join you, as I join your fellow countrymen in the West, in this firm, this unalterable belief, es gibt nur ein Berlin.
As time had gone on, Reagan was able to communicate with the Secretary of Russia's Communist Party, and he was also able to negotiate a plan with Russia in taking down the Berlin Wall.
All that encircles the free sectors of this city, part of a vast system of barriers that divides the entire continent of Europe. From the Baltic south, those barriers cut across Germany in a gash of barbed wire, concrete, dog runs, and guard towers. Farther south, there may be no visible, no obvious wall, but there remain armed guards and checkpoints all the same.
President Ronald Reagan of the United States of America gave a speech broadcasted around the world from North America to Eastern and Western Europe about the Berlin Wall, in which he said,
"The wall emerges most clearly here, cutting across your city, where the news photo and the television screen have imprinted this brutal division of a continent upon the mind of the world. Standing before the Brandenburg Gate, every man is a German, separated from his fellow men. Every man is a Berliner, forced to look upon a scar. President von Weizsäcker has said the German question is open as long as the Brandenburg Gate is closed." But today I say, as long as this gate is closed, as long as this scar of a wall is permitted to stand, it is not the German question alone that remains open, but the question of freedom for all mankind. Yet, I do not come here to lament, for I find in Berlin a message of hope. Even in the shadow of this wall, a message of triumph. In this season of spring in 1945, the people of Berlin...
We on an ultralight beam, we on an ultralight beam. This is a God dream, this is a God dream. This is everything.